I hope you are fine and you are enjoying my videos. We have started the chapter 3, and in previous two videos we have understood what is a pair of linear equation to variables, how it is formed, its graphical method for solution and substitution method for solution. Today I am going to discuss with you the elimination method. Now you can see this method we have discussed, this method we have discussed. Today we are going to discuss this method. Okay children, now in this method elimination means terminate. You just eliminate or you just remove the one variable, and when one variable and one equation left, then you can easily find the value of one variable. Okay children, in this method how we solve the problem, see. Now we have taken the question number one fifth part of question number 1 fourth part of NCERT book. Okay children, now see, this is the question, first question, fourth part, and this exercise is 3.4. okay children, and now you have the two equations, x upon 2 plus 2 upon 3y is equal to -1 and x minus y upon 3 is equal to 3. These are two equations which are involving the denominator. It is just headache if there is a denominator. Usually students just avoid or just see and irritate with the denominators. Okay children, so what you do, remove the denominators. How? Now just see, this is 2 in denominator, this is 3 and this is 1. So 2, 3 and 1, you know LCM of 2, 3, 1 is 6. So multiply with whole equation by 6. So what will you get children? X upon 2 plus 2 upon 3y is equal to -1. You just multiply with 6. And you can see here x upon 1 minus y upon 3 is equal to 3. Now you can see there is only one denominator 3. So to remove this one, what will you do? Just multiply the whole equation by 3. Now see what will happen. You just multiply with 6, you'll get 6 upon 2, that is 3. 3x plus, just multiply with this second term, then 3 and you divide it by 6, that is 2 plus 2 into 2, 4. 4y is equal to -6. And here you just multiply, you will get 3x minus y is equal to 9. Now for elimination method, you can see these two terms are just like term, equal terms. Okay, the coefficient is same and variable is also same. So if you you can see their sign is positive for both. So if you subtract any one equation from the other one, so it will easily be eliminated. Let this be equation 1 and this equation be 2. Now subtract second equation from 1, that is 1 minus 2. So put in proper form, 3x plus 4y is equal to -6 and 3x minus y is equal to 9. Change the sign because they cannot be eliminated until unless you change the sign. Okay, so we are subtracting the second equation and you will get this term. This is eliminated. Now 4 and its coefficient is 1. 4 plus 1, 5. So you get 5y and minus minus plus. You will get -15 or y is equal to -3. Now for the second part, there is no such condition. You are using the elimination method. This method, elimination method you are using, and for elimination method you have completed the first part. Now for second part you have freedom. Either you use the elimination method or substitution method. In examination you will get the marks for both method. Okay, but since we are discussing the elimination method, so we will use again the elimination method. So what will happen children? See, now see these two equations again. Just see the y part, this variable y. You can see here is 4y and here is y. So just if we multiply with 4, these two terms will be equal, and you can check very well, this is minus, this is plus, so they are already opposite sign, so they will be eliminated itself easily. Okay, so what will we do? Second part, just write equation 1 plus equation 2 into 4. Now you have understood why we have added, because it is minus and it is plus sign. They are opposite sign, so we need not to subtract. So just write properly. What will you get? 3x plus 4y is equal to minus 6, and here you get 3x, sorry, you just, if you multiply second equation by 4, you will get 12x minus 4y is equal to 36. Now you can see you have to just add, not subtract. So these two terms are cancelled. You get what? 12 plus 3, 15x is equal to 30. X equal to 2. You can easily verify as we have discussed earlier. So you get the value of x as 2 and y as minus 3. So I hope you have understood. We will consider one more example with word problem. Okay. Now children, we are going to take up one word problem. Okay. So you can see question number second part, just question number second part fourth and page 57. First I am going to read the question for you. Amina went to a bank to withdraw rupees 2000. She asked the cashier to give her rupees 50 and rupees 100 notes only. Meena got 25 notes in all. Find how many notes of 50 rupees and 100 rupees she received. Okay. Now, if you have book, you can also read the question. Now, I am going to just summarize the question in very short. Meena went to Meena went to bank and she received 2000 rupees. 25 notes she received totally. 25 notes totally. That means 50 rupees and 100 rupees. So we assume, let rupees 100 notes equal to x and let rupees 50 notes equal to y. So you can see the total sum of the 100 rupees and 50 rupee notes is 25. Therefore, x plus y is equal to 25. This is your equation 1. Now, total value of the rupees is 2000. Total values. This is your total number, and total value of rupees. Total value of rupees is what? 2000. So you can see 100 rupees note value. 100 rupees. We are just again seeing this question. Total 100 rupees notes is x. Total 50 rupees notes is y. The total number of notes is 25. As see, total received, the total number is 25. So x plus y is 25 and total value is 2000 rupees. So 100 rupees note you have assumed as x. So total money of value 100 rupees notes is only 100 into x plus, and 50 rupee notes value 50 and number is how many? Y. To how much? 50 into y. You will get total value 1000. Do you understand this equation? Total value 100, number of notes is x, value 50 and number of notes is y. So total value you will get here 2000. So you can see in this equation, you can see 50 is common. So divide the whole equation by 50. So this equation will reduce to some simpler one. So you will get 2x plus y is equal to 40. Okay. Now you got the two equations, equation 1 and equation 2. Now you can see y term is same and its coefficient is also 1. So we just eliminate. What we do, children? We just subtract first equation from second one. So what you will get? 2x plus y is equal to 40 and x plus y is equal to 25. Just subtract. What will you get, children? This y and this y eliminated. You get x and you will get how much? X equal to 15. Now we will put this value, or again we will just see the elimination method. Okay. So now in this equation, this is 2x and here you get x. So if you multiply 2 by equation 1. So their coefficient will be same or these two terms will be equal. Okay, so what will you do, children? We multiply by 2 equation 1 and you can see both have same sign. This is plus sign and this is also plus sign. So what will you do, children? We just put opposite sign. How? With help of subtraction. So what will you do? 2 into equation 1 minus equation 2. Now you can see what will you get the equation. If you multiply the whole equation by 2, what you will get, children? 2x plus 2y is equal to 50, and the second equation minus second equation. Second equation is what, children? 2x plus y. 2x and this one is plus y is equal to 40. Now what you get, children? The subtract. This term is eliminated and you will get what? Y is equal to 10. So number of 100 rupees 100 notes equal to how much? 50. And number of rupees 50 notes is equal to 10. I think you have understood this method. Now if you have any doubt, you can ask me again through your comments. Okay, I will going to certainly take up those questions. Okay.